everyone, this is Liz from Liz's Party Designs. Today I'm coming to you with a Oreo Mini Go Packs template, and this label is available, this template will be available for Cricut and for Silhouette. You can find it in my Etsy shop, which is linked down here below, and it will also be linked down in the video. So let's get started. This is how you will receive your file. This is not the actual size of the file that I'm working on right now, because I enlarge them to show you all the detail as I go along in designing it. So you will get the round top piece that'll go on top of the Oreo pack, and you will get this bottom label here, which will go on the front of the Oreo cookie cup. So let's go ahead and this is the design I am creating. This is the mermaid theme. I'm going to show you how I created the little mermaid with the number, and you could change up her clothes here. As you can see, she's wearing a pink suit or pink top, and her fin is pink as well. With her tail, I'm sorry, not her fin, her bottom part here, and her mermaid tail's pink with a dark pink tip. And then the little octopus, he's like a teal color with a purple outline. And then we got the mini Oreo logo, which is found on Google. Her name is up here. And then on the doll for the top piece, she's holding the number 2 on that one. I added the word snack down here because just the way when you read it, it says Jenica's mini Oreo. It didn't sound right, so I added Jenica's mini Oreo, and I put snack here at the bottom. So let's get started. I'm going to click, this is how you receive the template. So one will be black, and then one will be the darker shade of gray. I'm going to click on the gray part, and you can fill this in with any background paper that you have, whether you find it on Google, whether you've purchased it on Etsy, or anywhere else that you buy your digital papers from. Etsy has a great selection, great quality. A lot of them I've bought seem to be excellent resolution. So just a tip for you to go and find. And sometimes you'll find them for as little as $2 to $3 a pack, and you'll get maybe 5 to 10 sheets, depending on the vendor that's supplying the sheets or the designs. So for instance, if your theme is mermaid, you just go and type in mermaid digital paper, and there'll be a ton of different designs on Etsy, and it's amazing what you can find there. So I'm gonna start with filling in I'm gonna click on the circle and the cup tag, which is the gray one. The gray and black one, I'm gonna click on both of them because I'm gonna fill them both with this mermaid scale looking paper, and I found that on Google. This is not an order for anybody, it's just a sample to show you how to use the templates. So here's my mermaid paper. It's in my library here, and I think I've provided videos in the past on how you go into your library and put these papers in your files so that when you need them, they're ready to go. The scale part is already input into both templates. So I'm going to off click on anywhere to get off of the two designs. Now when I created this oval shape here in the back, all I did was go to my shape drawing tool, pick the circle, and no, I didn't do that. Sorry, erase that. Go to my library. I have a scallop circle shape in my library, so I'm going to go to my library, pull that up. If you're familiar with Cricut, which I will probably have a template for, a video on Cricut for a ring pop. I'll do those next. I just try to kind of bounce back and forth on both softwares to show, because some people prefer Silhouette and some people prefer more of Cricut software. So here's my scallop circle. I'm going to click on that. And you don't have to use the same shape I am. It's just for inspiration and show you how you can design your own items. So I'm going to double click that because it didn't go back into my design page. And it is loading. There we go. Whoops. I was still on my drawing tools, which I don't need. Okay, so here's my scallop circle. Of course, it's just the outline of it. So I'm just going to downsize it a little bit to fit right onto here. Actually, I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to duplicate it because I need one for here, for the top piece. But let's put that aside for a minute. And I'm going to work on this one here. I'm just going to enlarge it a little bit. Place it here on top of my label. And when I get the oval shape, all I do is press it down. Okay, so, but before I do that, going back here a minute. Okay, so I'm going to fill that in with this teal color here. So I'm just going to drag my dropper right over here to this color. I want to match it. And you can pick up colors from your background. You can pick up colors from maybe the character that you want to match it to. Anything. So, or you can pick from the color palette as well, which is over here to the right hand side. Alright, so I'm going to pick up the color from this shape here. I'm going to outline it in the same color. I'm not going to touch this one over here yet because I'm going to make that one just plain white, and we're not at that step yet. So I am going to duplicate this. No, hold on. I'm going to offset it. Let me see how it looks offset, because sometimes it gets kind of wonky when you offset it. Let's do 0.050 as an offset. I guess that'll work. And I'm going to offset it at white. Alright. There we go. Now I am going to group it. Now I am going to I'm going to make that oval shape that I have on this other one. Okay. Then I can bring it up as big as I need it to be. That's about right. And it looks bigger to me because I expanded the actual shape of the template, just so that y'all can have a much more clear view as to what I'm doing. Alright. Now I am going to add the white piece here. And I'm just going to go to my drawing tools and draw the circle or the oval shape. And I'm going to drag it over here on top of that shape I just created. And I'm going to make it white with a white outline. There we go. Just to kind of eyeball it. I eyeball everything. Nothing ever is an exact measurement. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. For this, I'm just winging it. Alright, so let's get on to her name. I'm going to click over here to the alphabet A. Click on it, which is going to pop up and say text. Then type anywhere, click anywhere on your software. And I'm going to write her name Jenica, or wait, Jenica's. And I need the S because it's saying her Jenica's mini Oreo snack. That's her party favor that she's giving to you from her. So the font I chose is, I'm going to come over here to my right side panel, click on the A for that. And I'm going to choose Lobster 2. That's the name of the font that I use for her name. There we go. Now everything should be, yeah, I want to make sure her name is put all together because then I don't want to have any issues when I'm trying to move her name around. So I just hit weld and make sure nothing is moving out of place. Now for her name, I want that turquoise teal or that light blue color. It looks like a teal color or an aqua blue. I'm going to click on my dropper, pick up that color, because I don't remember where I found that color. If it's from the panel or I think it is. And the outline will be the same. Now I offset this about twice, I think. So I'm going to offset it one more time. 0.050. I think it's smaller, 0.040. Alright, I'm going to fill it in with this light lavender color. Let's see, I think it's this one. I could pick any one. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this one. And then, I'm just trying to remember what colors I use. If they're not, that's okay. It's just a walkthrough on how you can do it. Alright, so offset one more time. Not duplicate, offset. Ugh, I must have clicked the wrong. Offset, and then offset to 0.030. Okay, now I'm going to jump onto the purple, dark purple. There we go. I know Silhouette just did an update last week, and I saw some new features in there. I just have not had time to get in here and see how to use them. Alright, so there's her name. Lobster 2 is the font's name. Now I'm going to go over here to her and show you where I got her from and how to change her clothes color. Alright, so now I'm going to insert, I'm going to use the same girl with the pink suit on. I'm going to duplicate her and place her over here. Since you already saw how I purchased her, where I got her from, how to change her clothes, her color, her skin tone, all that good stuff. Pretty awesome what you can do when you purchase the SVG files on here. You can also purchase commercial use on Silhouette. It's a little bit more expensive, and you just gotta be careful and read how many units you are able to sell with the commercial license. So that's something to look into if you're interested in making multiple of these and using them as a business. So I'm going to go to File. Oh, let me tell you all. Google. All I did was a Google search of a mini Oreo logo. Let's see. Come on. Mini Oreo. Whoops. Oreo logo. Okay, so a Google search of mini Oreo logo, and I picked this one here to the left hand side. I click save image as, and then it goes into my file, wherever file you're going to save it to. Come up here to File, Merge, and it's going to give me this mini Oreo logo. I'm going to go to the files that I save it in, and usually it just saves to my picture files, which is fine because it's easier for me just to go into that folder and find all the images that I have saved in there. Okay, so it's opening up for me slowly but surely. I also want to mention to you guys, since y'all are on here, I love that everybody, I'm able to help, some people as I can, but if you're rude about it and you come at me a certain way, I tend to steer away from that, and I tend to react, which I probably shouldn't, but I do appreciate the ones that do ask me nicely, can you show me how to do this, or how do I do that, or what do you do for this certain thing, or something like that. I don't get paid to do this. I'm sitting here and helping how to create certain things that, you know, that you would want to create maybe for your own personal use or for your baby's party or whatever it is. Let's see, I think I put it under Oreo. So I disabled comments on, here's my file, so I'm going to click open, okay. I disabled comments on all my videos so that I could have a one-on-one interaction with anybody who's trying to contact me in a decent way, which is through my Etsy shop or through my Facebook. And that is that. I'm sorry that nobody's able to comment and ask questions there, but I hope that it changes, and I don't like to see nasty remarks or nasty comments from people that don't appreciate it. So, moving on. Since I downloaded the file here, I'm going to go ahead and trace and detach. You're going to want to trace and detach all your images. So, you're going to go ahead and do that. And once you do that, this is the thing you come up with here. And since I already have it done, I'm going to go ahead and enlarge it just a little bit more to fit on here. You're going to want to put your logo of what your item is on all your snacks or on your labels, because you're going to want to know, you're going to want to let your guests know what it is you're giving to them in the package. So I'm going to go ahead and bring her to the front. Maybe downsize her just a tad so she could fit on there. Bring her up, because I could see that the other one's like slightly. Then her name, Jenica. Okay, now click back on my font, and I am going to type in snacks because, whoops, it doesn't, it doesn't say that on here, and I couldn't find a Go Pack logo, so I just created my own. So mini Oreo, Jenica's mini Oreo snack. So that's telling her that's her snack for her party. And then the little octopus too was part of the Cricut Create a Critter, I think it was, or Sea Critters. I cannot remember what cartridge it was from, but that was also in my files, and I was able to trace it and add it to my silhouette. Alright, so here's the Oreo snack, and I'm going to put the octopus just a little bit under here. And there you go. This is ready to be printed. Now I'm going to work on this label up here. All I did was make a scallop circle, and I'm just going to make it a little bit smaller than the size that it's, or the scale circle that it's going to go on. And I'm going to make it white. Hope I'm clicking on the right one. Nope. White and outline with white. Alright, and that's it. I'm going to group those. And since she's wearing pink on this bottom logo, I'm going to add pink to the same top over here. She's turning 2, so the font for the number 2 is also Lobster 2, and I offset it 3 times as the same as her name. So just if you want that same effect, do the same thing as I did for the name. You're gonna offset it 2 or 3 times. I think it was just twice, so, but you could do 3, 4, 5, however many times you want. Alright, so that's it, and it's ready to be printed. So I'll be back with the video on assembly. Bye bye.